Welcome to footballgameplan.com, where football makes sense. I'm with the Zardo Playbook, Emery Hunt, and I'm Tyler Merkovich. We're bringing you Week 2 previews of the college football season. Stanford at Wake Forest. Wake Forest loses to Baylor. Had a late charge in them, but Baylor fended them off. Stanford absolutely crushes one of the worst teams in the Pac-10 in Washington State. And I have a couple keys to victory, but what do you think Stanford needs to do to cross the country right here and beat this ACC opponent?
Well, what Stanford has to do, number one, is let Gerhardt carry that offense and continue to bring the quarterback, Andrew Luck, who played well last week. Continue to bring him along slowly. So give the ball to Gerhardt. He's a ferocious runner, 6'1", 235. He's an awesome talent. To make Riley Skinner beat you. Remember last week I also said, make Wake Forest throw, and you can effectively beat these guys, because what they want to do is just run the ball, play action, short passing game, and play defense. But if you make Riley Skinner throw, you could have some success back there in the secondary. Also, continue that terrific run defense, that they played last week. They gave up 3.1 yards a carry. Stanford was outstanding. Harbaugh is doing a phenomenal job with these guys. So if they continue to do those three things well, I think they have a really good shot at knocking off Wake Forest.
Well, I think it might be a little different. I think they need to contain Skinner in that passing game, because Washington State got off a little bit on Stanford's secondary. Lapina, and they have question marks everywhere on that team. And if Washington State could have some success in the passing game, who knows what Riley Skinner can have and Jim Grove in that offense. And for Wake Forest, they need to make, you mentioned it, I'm agreeing with you on this, they need to make Stanford one-dimensional. They need to stock up on the run and let Andrew Luck beat them. And I think the difference is right here is Stanford's playmaker, Chris Owusu, the wide receiver, had a receiving touchdown, had a kick return touchdown. I think he's going to have a big day against Wake Forest. I like Stanford in this one. Give me your reasons for Wake Forest to win this game.
Wake Forest keys to victory. Number one, Riley Skinner has to protect the football. You can't throw interceptions against this defense, because what they want to do is just pound you out with the running game. So protect the football, number one. Also, don't give up on the run, Wake Forest. Don't look to pass so early. The run will work if you stick with it. Continue to stick with that running attack. It can loosen up that Stanford defense. Then you can take your shots downfield. Also, flush the freshman. You want to get after him. Make him throw to one side of the field. Turn your coverage to the short side. Flush him out that way. Make him one-dimensional. Show him something he didn't see last week against Washington State, which is a pass rush, and that should help you guys neutralize what Stanford wants to do. But with all that said, I will take Stanford in this game. I think even though they make it a long trip out east, I think they have enough weapons to beat Wake Forest.
Stanford is going to be a sleeper in that Pac-10. Look out for Harbaugh. He's got the pieces in place. I'm going to take Stanford also. We're picking on Wake Forest this year. For more NCAA football coverage, visit footballgameplan.com/NCAA.